Game time.
No. Okay, fine.
Focus. We're on a limited time schedule.
It's Nerd Time with Nix and Beardo.
Welcome to another episode of Nerd Time with the Nix. She's back.
But Beardo's gone.
But Beardo's gone. Because, life. That seems to be a big occurrence lately for all three of us.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take it all, and then you have the facts of life. And Beardo's gone.
Good song, Nicole.
Thank you.
She's the musical person out of the...
I just made that up right now off the top of my head.
Speaking of... I gotta complain about something before we get into today's topic, which is...
Games that we go back to.
Games that we go back to, and maybe Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, which I've never actually played Baldur's Gate, so if we have time, we'll get into that. Nicole recently tagged Beardo in a Disney meme thing on Facebook, and I'm like, what am I, chopped lip? It's about Disney. It was about Disney karaoke. Why is that not a thing?
Have you driven with Josh? The entire drive was him singing Disney songs at the top of his lungs. He didn't even talk to me. It was 15 minutes of him singing Disney songs. When have you ever done that?
Whenever I've ever driven you anywhere, whenever you ever given me the opportunity.
You never randomly sing Disney songs. He does.
I can.
Well, you're going to have to start if you want to get tagged.
But anyway, Josh commented, and then she commented again, and then Josh is like, do you want to build a snowman? Me and him did the entire first half of that song from Frozen in comments. And yeah, so there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so games that we go back to. I hope the framing's good on this, because...
we're winging it. It's good. Whatever.
You might only see like half of me or something, so you can see her. Because I made sure she was good. Anyway, games that we go back to that you'll be playing another game, but then you end up going back to an older one. What?
Heroes Quest.
Heroes Quest?
Every time. I even have a play it on my other channel because that game is my jam. Like, I've played that game so many times. And it's weird because no matter how many times I play it, I forget how to play it. And I'm always like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What's this puzzle?
I can't really laugh at you forgetting how to play it because I've went back to playing Fallout New Vegas last night. I'm back to being a trophy hunter. Yeah. Trying to get all the trophies in games, and I was like, okay, which one's fire? Which one looks down the iron sight? Which one is that? It took me a little while to get used to it again. Yeah,
well, I think in next gen games like that people go back to is clearly like Oblivion and Skyrim. Always. Like if I'm playing a new game and I get bored, it's Oblivion or Skyrim, and I see them as one entity, not two separate entities, because they're equally good to me. So yeah, that's another one that I'll pop back whenever I get bored.
Yeah, like it's for me, like right now it's Fallout. There's times where I'm like, I haven't played Skyrim in a long time. I'm gonna play that.
The only reason I don't go to Fallout is because I can't bash things. Like, it's shooting, and I don't like that. I want to grab a sword and bash someone's head.
You can use melee weapons in Fallout.
I don't like it as much. I like my swords.
You can get like a super sledge and like...
No, I don't like them as much. They're not as satisfying.
There's actually a perk in Fallout called Bloody Mess that you have a chance to, like, guns or melee weapons where they'll go... Yeah. And just...
It's still not as satisfying.
And then, which actually brings me to a point that something I find weird is when you do that and you go to loot their body, and say you see an eyeball and you can target the eyeball to loot the body.
Oh, God.
That no longer exists.
Just, like, get a sword out of that little eyeball. Where did this come from?
But, I mean, we've talked about, like, tropes like that in RPGs before. Yeah. But,
it's kind of funny when that happens, so. Anything else? So, like, it's not like there's one specific game that I go back to. I have, like, several different ones depending on my mood, like, so, yeah.
For me and my wife lately, it's been Minecraft. We've been playing Minecraft
I still haven't played that.
On PlayStation 3 because my wife doesn't like the super overly complex games. And So we've been playing Minecraft, although we did play a little bit of Lego Jurassic World this morning. I'm trying to get her back to playing Lego Harry Potter so we can get all the trophies for that and return it to you. But,
it's all good.
I'm kind of getting off topic here.
Another game I go back to, it's speaking of not wanting a complex game, I don't know if you've ever heard of Big Fish Games.
Yeah.
They make those little click games. Anyway, Sir Match-A-Lot. That game you can just play for hours. It's like a Bejeweled or whatever, and you match things, but you can also level up. So it's like the perfect combination of things I love. So I can just play that whenever or for however long.
I know about Big Fish Games. I've got a bunch of them on my system because like one day like I had like gotten Plants vs Zombies, which is one that I'll occasionally play on my computer. Although my computer setup's not ideal for something like that.
Yeah.
But another one is Inspector Parker. It's a game where I haven't played that one in a long time, but I've got one on there, Lemony Snicket's Series of Unfortunate Events. And what it is like there'll be rooms, and as you get further into the game, there's more rooms, and there's more characters, and it'll be like, it'll have clues on the side, like, Klaus is 2 rooms over from Sunny, and then like Count Olaf is 3 rooms above.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Klaus.
Yeah.
And you just gotta figure out, and then it'll be like, Count Olaf poisons Sunny in it. Yeah. You know, it's almost like a single player Clue.
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's fun though.
I like that game. Like that's another one that Lemony Snicket. I Big Fish Games.
Yeah.
I go back to it because, you know, it's randomized.
Yeah.
Every level is randomized, but it when I feel like thinking.
Yeah.
Which isn't often, folks.
No, I know that feeling. So anyway, moving on to Baldur's Gate. Thinking of Baldur's Gate, I think of D&D. Because actually, I started playing it the other day, and I didn't realize, because the last time I played it, I didn't know D&D at all, so I didn't realize how close it is to D&D, and it's like so close. But I guess it's based on those rules, right?
Yeah.
So I think you'd actually really enjoy it. You have a party of 6, and you can either make your entire party, or you just make your own character and you pick up your party. So it's a lot of fun. Although I'm playing it on hard now because I've played it so many times that I thought, well, I'll play it on hard. But my gameplay is I never save, so I keep getting killed and then I have to start right from the start again.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me. That I'd get too annoyed with that.
Yeah, I like the challenge.
Yeah, like I've played a couple games like that. I've played Planescape.
I don't know that one.
Where you play this like guy that was like raised from the dead or something, so he's like kind of like looks almost like a zombie-ish thing, but I can't remember that well. But the other one was Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah, I love Neverwinter.
Oh, I like that. That's such a fun series. I gotta see if I can get it again.
Baldur's Gate is like the earlier version of Neverwinter.
Yeah. And I'll have to have a look on Steam and see if
I own it. Old good old Platinum Edition. I was looking it up online. It's like $160. Like, holy, I paid like $30 for this.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm like, never ever getting rid of this.
That's something we should talk about. I know we've talked about how, cheap we are.
We're very cheap.
But that's something we should talk about is where you, sales. Because I know there's Steam
summer sales coming. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, sorry.
And, I love when PlayStation has flash sales on the weekend, so...
See, this is what you gotta love about us. We're not like those other YouTubers who have all this disposable income and they're buying all the fresh new stuff. No, we're just like you and we don't have any money, so...
Yeah. And I bought a lottery ticket for last Friday's Lotto Max.
Poor man's retirement plan.
And I only buy it when it's up, way up there, which I know it technically decreases my chances of winning because more people buy tickets.
No, that's not how it works. It's a random draw. It doesn't matter how many people buy it.
But if you buy a lot of tickets, though, you have a better chance of winning. Statistics.
Well, yeah, that's true. More numbers. But more people buying does not lessen your chances.
And I never pick my numbers. I always just get a quick
random numbers, yeah.
But...
you did the same thing.
Sorry, my brain is not working.
We'll vlog about that. We'll vlog about that next.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm in a lot of pain, but that's a good place to end. And,
I think that is. Yeah, we just covered a lot of ground in 10 minutes. Look at us go.
Yeah, tune in on Wednesday to find out why my brain wasn't working today. Mm-hmm. And why I'm in so much pain. Ow, that hurt. Take us out.
Alrighty, and that's it for Nerd Time today. We'll see you in the future.
Or in the past.
Bye.